Let us discuss vector calculus. We already know what is divergence, gradient, and curl. What is solenoidal? How to find out the potential function. Now we are going to do few questions where R will be involved. Okay, so now let us understand. First, let us revise quickly. What is a grade phi? Grade phi is represented by this, and its value is I dou phi by dou x plus j dou phi by dou y plus k dou phi by dou z. Correct? Now, divergence of f bar, which is f is a vector, is represented by del dot f, and its value is dou by dou x of f1 plus dou by dou y of f2 plus dou by dou z of f3. Then curl of f bar is equal to del cross f bar, and it is like this: I j k dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z, and here f1, f2, f3, which are the coefficient of I, j, k. So basically this f factor, when I am writing, it is f1 I plus f2 j plus f3 k, right? This is unit vector along the coordinate axis. Now, what exactly is this R? R is basically the position vector, and it is represented by xi plus yj plus zk. And when you take the magnitude of this, then R is equal to under root, or magnitude of this R bar is equal to x square plus y square plus z square. And R square is equal to x square plus y square plus z square. Right? So now wherever I will be representing R bar means vector. R means I am talking about this expression. So now let us start with the questions. Now the first question is, show that grade of 1 by R is equal to minus R bar upon R cube. See, there are two ways to handle the question. One is to write the whole expression, and one is using the summation. So first you understand what is the meaning of summation. Let me explain you the meaning of summation. See, when I am writing summation x, it means x plus y plus z when we are talking in 3 coordinate. If I am writing ix, it means ix plus yj plus zk. If I am writing summation I dou by dou x of x, it represents I dou by dou x of, here I am writing something p plus j, or same p same if it is, so p by y plus k dou p by dou z. So it is like that. So instead of writing the whole expression, we sometimes prefer to write the summation. Now let us do this question. In one question I will show you the both method, then remaining question I will be using summation. Okay. Now when I am saying grade 1 by R means grade of 1 by R means I dou by dou x of 1 by R plus j dou by dou y of 1 by R plus k dou by dou z of 1 by R. And if I want to use summation, instead of this whole expression, I would have written summation I dou by dou x of 1 by R. Okay. Now, what is dou by dou x of 1 by R? It is minus 1 by R square. I is already there, and dou R by dou x plus j by R square with negative sign, dou R by dou y. Okay, plus k minus 1 by R square, dou R by dou z. If I am doing in summation, I would have written it like this. I, okay, differentiation of 1 by R is what? Minus 1 by R square and dou R by dou x. So it will save a lot of time. Now next step. What is the value of dou R by dou x? I discussed. Dou R by dou x is x by R. Correct? Minus j by R square y by R minus k by R square z by R. If I would do this, it will be minus I by R square x by R. Right? Now here, minus xi minus yj minus zk whole upon r cube. Okay, and this is minus xi plus yj plus zk upon r cube, and this is minus r bar upon r. If I am doing it by summation, it is summation minus ix upon r cube. So 1 upon r cube. When I open summation, it will be xi plus yj plus zk. So this will be minus r bar upon r cube, right? So we are done. Now here, see, many students might get confusion how I have replaced this do r by do x by x by r. So let us understand how it is coming, okay? So I'll go back to the previous slides where I have explained you what is this. Now see, r square is equal to x square plus y square. If I differentiate both the side with respect to x, what you will get? 2r do r by do x is equal to 2x, right? Implies do r by do x is equal to x by r. Now since it is a symmetric function, this we have already learned in partial differentiation. So do r by do y is equal to y by r, and do r by do z is equal to z by r. Correct? Now we will differentiate this again to find out the second order derivative. So dou 2r upon dou x square is equal to, apply the quotient rule. So differentiation of x is 1 into r minus differentiation of r is dou r by dou x into numerator upon square of denominator. So r minus x, what is dou r by dou x? X by r upon r square. So it is r square minus x square upon r cube. So this is second derivative. If I am doing for y, this x square will become y square. If I am doing for z, this x square will become z square. So this result I directly used in this question. Okay, this question when I solved directly, I have used the result. Okay, now in all the question I will be using the result directly. Now let's go to the next question. Now again, gradient of r to the power n. Now I will be using summation. If you are confused in summation, you write all the three terms and do. So when I am doing this, so summation I dou by dou x of r to the power n I will write. Those who are not using summation, you have to write like this. I dou by dou x of r to the power n plus j dou by dou y of r to the power n plus k dou by dou z r to the power n. Okay. Now this is equal to I. What is the differentiation of r to the power n? N r to the power n minus 1 dou r by dou x. And remember, it is summation. Okay. Now I n r to the power n minus 1 x by r. And this is nothing but summation I n r to the power n minus 1 x. It is n minus 2 because this r will go up. Okay. Now I will open the summation. See, when you are opening the summation, n and r are the same common thing which will come in all the terms. What is the different thing? Xi in the first term. Second term will give me yj plus zk. So my answer will be n r to the power n minus 2 r bar. Hence proved. Right? Let's move to the next question. Now see, there are two types of question. Function is same. I can ask in both the way. I can ask you find the divergence of r to the power n r bar. I can ask you find the curl of r to the power n r bar. And or I can ask you find n if this is solenoidal in the first case, and find r n when it is a irrotational. So let us do. I'll explain you in one in only. This 4 question will be covered. Now first let us start with the divergence. Now as per the divergence, again I will be using the summation only. Summation dou by dou x of coefficient of I is what? R to the power n is the r to the power n. X bar means xi plus yj plus zk. So what is the coefficient of this thing? I, x. So I'll write x. Right. Now I will solve this. You have to apply product rule. Differentiation of x is 1. So r to the power n plus x n r to the power n minus 1 and dou r by dou x. So this is equal to summation of r to the power n plus dou r by dou x will be x by r. So it will become x square n r to the power n minus 2. Correct? Now when I open the summation, this r to the power n will be in all the three terms. So 3 times r to the power n will come. Plus n r to the power n minus 2 will be common in 3 and x square plus y square plus z square. So 3 r to the power n plus n r to the power n, because this is r square. Okay. So r square and r to the power n minus 2, the 2 will get cancelled. You will be left with this. So n plus 3 r to the power n is your divergence. So this is the first part done. Okay. Now if I look at this question, find n if this is a solenoidal. Solenoidal means what? If divergence of any function is 0, then it is called the solenoidal. So now I am saying that divergence of r to the power n r bar is equal to 0, because it is a solenoidal given, right? So now what I will do, n plus 3 r to the power n is equal to 0. So what is the value of 3? So n plus 3 is equal to 0, n is equal to minus 3. So this part is also done. Now when I am talking about the curl, now how I will find out this del cross r to the power n r bar? This I want to solve, right? Or this is curl of, so curl is defined by this thing, I, j, k, dou by dou x, dou by dou y and dou by dou z. R to the power n r bar, r to the power n r bar, r to the power n r bar. Okay, first you write this. This also I can do by summation. If you are not clear about the summation, you can write all the three terms. So I'll write I. Okay. So it will be dou by dou y of r to the power n r bar, means this, minus dou by dou z of r to the power n r bar. Right? If you want to write the next term, you can write for j, you can write for k, but I will prefer to put summation here. Right? Now I have put the summation. Now let me solve it. So summation, let me differentiate this. Now when I am differentiating it, right, when I am differentiating it with respect to y, so I have to apply the product rule. Right? So when I am applying the product rule, now see here there is one mistake I have done. When I am writing here, if you remember, I told you in curl we write f1, f2, f3. f1 is a coefficient of I. So it has to be only x. Coefficient of I is x. Here it has to be y. And here it has to be z. So please do this correction. So here it is, when I am doing dou by dou y of, this is z. And dou by dou z of, this is y. Now apply the product rule. Now product rule is not required because I am differentiating with respect to y and it is z. So z is a constant. So differentiation of r to the power n is what? N r to the power n minus 1 dou r by dou y minus y n r to the power n minus 1 dou r by dou z. Correct? Now summation. Now what is dou r by dou y? Dou r by y is equal to y by r. So z y n r to the power n minus 2 minus, here dou r by dou z is what? Z by r. So yz n r to the power n minus 2. See, both the terms are exactly same. So this is 0. So the first term will give me 0i, second term will give me 0j and third term will give me 0k. So it is basically a solenoidal. Right? So it is directly coming 0 and it is first part answer to I got. My answer is 0 bar. Now the second part, when they are saying find the value of n for which it is irrotational, you will say it is irrotational for all the values of n. Because independent of n only I am getting directly 0. So it is 100% sure irrotational. Okay. Now let's come to the next question. Now my next question is del square r to the power n. Del square is nothing but Laplacian operator. It is like this: dou 2 upon dou x square plus dou 2 upon dou y square plus dou 2 upon dou z square. Okay, so now let us apply. Again, I will be using summation. If you don't like summation, please write all the three terms and solve. R to the power n. So this will be equal to, first I will do one derivative. Okay, so let me start and I will put in this one equation. So first, dou by dou x of r to the power n, if I am doing, it is n r to the power n minus 1 dou r by dou x, and this is equal to n r to the power n minus 1 x by r, and this is equal to n r to the power n minus 2 x. So the value of dou r by dou x is this. Okay, now I want second derivative, so dou 2 upon dou x square of r to the power n is equal to n is constant and remaining I'll apply the product rule. So differentiation of x is 1, so r to the power n minus 2 plus x, n minus 2 r to the power n minus 3 dou r by dou x, because we are differentiating with respect to x, right? So now this value is n r to the power n minus 2 plus n dou r by dou x is what? X by r. So x square n minus 2 and r to the power n minus 4. Now this value I should substitute in this summation, right? So when I am doing this with summation, so summation n r to the power n minus 2 plus n x square n minus 2 r to the power n minus 4. Now let me open it. So now see, this term will come in all the three terms. So 3n r to the power n minus 2 plus, here since x is there, it will not become 3 times. I'll write down the common thing, n minus 4, and I'll get x square plus y square plus z square, right? So this is 3n r to the power n minus 2 plus n minus 2 r to the power, this is r square, so it will become n minus 2. So I can take r to the power n minus 2 common, and then I am having 3n plus n square minus 2n, right? So this will be equal to n square plus n r to the power n minus 2, and this is equal to n plus 1 r to the power n minus 2. So we are done. So our question is done, right? Now let us do one more question. Now divergence of r bar upon r. I'll just give you a hint. It is an easy question only. So again, summation dou by dou x of, here coefficient of I will be what? The numerator r is xi plus yj plus zk upon r. So coefficient of I is what? X by r, right? So x by r I'll write, right? Now differentiated by question rule. Differentiation of x is 1, so r minus dou r by dou x into x upon r square. Okay, now this is summation 1 by r minus this is x by r, right? So it is x square by r cube, right? So x square by r cube. Now what I'll do, I'll open the summation. So how many times this thing will come? 1 by r, 1 by r, 1 by r. So 3 by r minus 1 by r cube, and in bracket it will come x square plus y square plus z square. So 3 by r minus 1 by r cube r square, right? So this will become 3 by r minus 1 by r. So that is 2 by r, hence proved. Correct? Easy? Now move to the next question. Now again the same thing. First I'll do dou by dou x of fr. So this will become f dash r dou r by dou x. This is f dash r x by r. Correct? Now when I am doing dou 2 upon dou x square of fr, this will be dou by dou x of f dash r and x by r. Right? So now you have to apply the product rule in this too, and when you will be differentiating this, you will have to apply the quotient rule as well. So now let us do, and I'll be writing like from here. Now first dou by dou x of this. So f double dash r dou r by dou x into x by r. Okay, differentiation of this into this plus f dash r and differentiation of this. Now differentiation of this quotient rule you have to apply. So r minus dou r by dou x into x upon r square. Correct me if I am wrong, right? Now let us put the value. It is x by r, so x square by r square it will become plus 1 by f dash r. This is become r square minus x square upon r cube. So this value I got only for dou 2 upon dou x square fr. Right? Now I have to do the summation thing. Summation thing means the same thing I will do with summation when I am doing the whole question. So now see how it will come. F double dash r will be common in all the three terms. Upon r square will also be common. So x square plus y square plus z square. Okay. Plus f dash r upon r cube. And what will come here? R square minus x square plus r square minus y square plus r square minus z square. Right? So the next term will be f double dash r. Now this is also r square, so cancel. Plus f dash r upon r cube. And here it will be, if you observe, 3r square minus x square plus y square plus z square, it is r square. Right? So f double dash r plus 2r square upon r cube f dash r. So this will be f double dash r plus 2 by r f dash r. Hence proved. So these are the questions so far. Since few students asked me to put the video on this, I have done it. Thank you very much.